Elon Musk is not just a businessman. He's a symbol of ambition on steroids. The man who turned electric cars into a global phenomenon, launched rockets that land themselves, and now controls one of the world's most chaotic social media platforms. He is, without doubt, one of the most influential figures of the 21st century. But behind every headline about his technological breakthroughs, there's a recurring shadow that follows him. A pattern of emotional outbursts, impulsive decisions, and unpredictable behavior. The question isn't just how far Elon Musk can go, but rather, what's holding him back? And more intriguingly, what would happen if he could finally control his temper? For years, Musk has been hailed as a genius, a visionary, even a messiah of innovation. His achievements are breathtaking. From disrupting the automotive industry with Tesla, to reducing the cost of space travel through SpaceX, and venturing into human-machine interfaces with Neuralink. Musk has redefined what is possible. But none of this comes without a cost. Because as much as Musk is admired for his brilliance, he is equally known for something far less flattering: his impulsive temper. This isn't about a few passionate moments or offhand comments. It's about a consistent pattern that's affected his companies, his employees, his investors, and his reputation. Take, for example, the infamous 2018 tweet, where he called a British cave diver a pedo guy. The diver had criticized Musk's proposed submarine rescue device during the Thai cave crisis. Instead of responding with logic or grace, Musk attacked. The result? A defamation lawsuit, media frenzy, and a public relations nightmare. Then there was the now legendary funding-secured tweet. Musk announced to the world without any real backing that he planned to take Tesla private at $420 per share. That single tweet led to a $40 million settlement with the SEC and cost him his position as chairman of Tesla. Shareholders panicked, the stock plummeted, and trust took a significant hit. And who could forget the Twitter acquisition saga? After purchasing the platform, now renamed X, Musk fired top executives almost immediately, slashed thousands of jobs, and implemented abrupt changes that left employees, users, and advertisers reeling. The platform became a playground for chaos. Leaked internal messages, mass resignations, and advertisers pulling out painted a clear picture. Musk's management style, driven by impulse and raw emotion, was tearing things apart. What's truly alarming is that these aren't isolated incidents. They're part of a pattern. Late-night tweets, public insults, erratic policy shifts. These aren't just quirks of a genius. They're cracks in a foundation that so many have built their careers, investments, and hopes upon. So, let's consider a hypothetical scenario. What if Elon Musk, arguably the most powerful entrepreneur of our time, learned to control his temper? What if he paused before reacting, thought before tweeting, and chose reflection over rage? First, let's imagine the impact on Twitter, or X. Rather than being perceived as a digital experiment spiraling out of control, the platform could become a powerful space for free speech and meaningful dialogue. Advertisers might return, users might feel safer, employees might stay. With calm and steady leadership, X could transform from a chaotic meme machine into a true global forum. Second, the ripple effect on Tesla could be immense. One of the biggest criticisms from investors has been Musk's unpredictability. His tweets have wiped billions from Tesla's market cap in minutes. If Musk adopted a more measured communication strategy, investor confidence could rise, stock volatility could decrease, and Tesla could finally be evaluated purely on its innovation and performance. Third, employee morale across his companies would likely soar. Right now, working under Musk is described by many as thrilling, but exhausting and unstable. Talented engineers and visionaries have left due to burnout, poor communication, or fear of public humiliation. A calmer Musk could cultivate a workplace that doesn't just attract the best talent, but keeps them. Fourth, his public image could experience a renaissance. Currently, Musk is admired and ridiculed in equal measure. To some, he's a genius. To others, an arrogant tech bro with too much power. But if he demonstrated emotional maturity, empathy, and self-awareness, he could shift public perception entirely. He wouldn't just be the man building the future. He'd be a model for future leadership. And finally, let's talk legacy. Elon Musk will undoubtedly be remembered. But how he is remembered depends not just on what he built, but how he behaved. If he continues on his current path, history might write him as the brilliant but volatile innovator who could have done more. But if he evolves, if he masters not just Mars but his own mind, his legacy could be nothing short of legendary. Why does this matter? Because we live in a time where leaders are no longer judged solely on outcomes, but also on values. Emotional intelligence is no longer a nice-to-have. It's a core requirement for lasting influence. One tweet can undo years of trust. One impulsive decision can destroy a company's future. And one unchecked temper can poison an entire culture. Musk's emotional volatility might be tolerable if he were just a developer, a coder, or a mid-level executive. But he's not. He's at the helm of companies that influence space policy, transportation, energy, AI, and digital communication. His decisions ripple across the globe. His flaws scale with his influence. History has shown us that true greatness doesn't come from brilliance alone. It comes from balance. Nelson Mandela, Angela Merkel, Barack Obama. These were leaders who combined vision with restraint. Their strength wasn't just in what they said or did, but in what they chose not to say or do. Composure, patience, empathy. These traits created not just followers but believers. And that's the challenge Musk now faces. To grow beyond being merely extraordinary and step into something even greater. To not just revolutionize industries, but redefine what it means to lead in an age of transparency and accountability. Can he do it? Can the man who wants to colonize Mars first conquer his own emotions? The truth is, we don't know. Change is hard, even for geniuses, especially for geniuses. But what we do know is that if Musk were to embark on the most difficult journey of all, the journey inward, the rewards might outweigh even the most ambitious rocket launch. Because at the end of the day, the most powerful transformation isn't technological, it's personal. So here's the question we leave you with. Is Elon Musk's temper part of what makes him unstoppable? Or is it the one thing that could stop him? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you're fascinated by the flaws, the power, and the potential of the world's most influential people, stick around. Because sometimes, the most groundbreaking revolutions don't begin in a lab or on a launch pad. They begin within.